So we found a couple of pretty good coaches here in Boston today. Coach Calipari, Coach Kellogg. What brings you to town, first of all?
Well, this is a great opportunity to get family together, get the old friends together, celebrate UMass and celebrate Derek and what he's doing in the school and have our old friends, and then it's good for a good cause. I mean, we're doing it for the children of some military, a scholarship program, so I think it's a great thing.
You saw Derek and you said, there's my old point guard. Do you guys think of each other, I'm going to ask both of you this, do you guys think of each other as friends or as pupil students still?
He's helped me in so many ways. I mean, he and his family, so you know, I don't look at him like a former player. He's a colleague. He's someone that's helped me build a program, and what he's doing right now, I'm just so proud. He's recruiting. He's getting kids to be. They're challenged. They're doing things the right way. They're raising the bar. It's back to what it was as far as those things go.
I know you say all the time, though, you learned so much from this guy. What was the best?
What not to do, he learned. This, I know I'm not doing this. I know I'm not yelling that way. I'm not stomping my feet, all that stuff he doesn't do.
He says he's never going to get a technical foul either. So what have you learned most from this guy?
Yet? I have one. The guy was bad call, by the way. Well, the biggest thing, and you see a testament to the amount of people here that are considered family and friends, is how you treat people. And I think the biggest thing that Coach does is he treats people like they're family, like they're a part of his family. And a testament of all the people that have called and have inquired about coming out to see, basically Coach Cal and the UMass family is one of the best things I learned working and being around him.
How's this guy going to do at Kentucky?
Well, I'm not going to put any pressure on him, but I think he'll do just fine. And, he's done a fantastic job of building a program at UMass and building a program at Memphis, and to go to a place like Kentucky and what he's done thus far and what he's going to continue to do is goes without question.
He was with me early at Memphis when they were putting for sale signs in my front yard. He was there, and somebody asked me today, what if you don't get to the NCAA tournament at Kentucky? I said, they're putting for sale signs in my front yard. That's how it is. But it's been fun. I mean, I've learned so much how he's treated people, how he was as a player. Even at the time, he was a guy that would bring people together, make them feel better about themselves. And, when I first recruited him, I wasn't sure how much he was going to play. First year, he didn't play much at all, about 15 minutes, not a game, like for the season. And the next 3 years, he plays 36 minutes a game, and I can't take him off the floor. Now, if we were running the dribble drive, he would have never played.
But, that is true. But, the one great thing is that UMass is such a great place that even playing 15 minutes for the season, you're accurate there. I didn't want to ever leave the school, and I'm, ecstatic to be back.
Well, thanks to both of you. Enjoy the event here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stuff shooting out the side.
Yeah, no.
Now all of a sudden, all the buildings,
put some scotch tape on that.
No, it's great. It's great camp.
To watch as a player of Coach Cal, to watch him build a program and see how things were done, the type of kids you want to get, kids with a little bit of an edge, a chip on your shoulder, guys that want to get better, that want to compete, they want to be there with the coach and endear the community. Then I was able and fortunate enough to work with him at Memphis and watch how you built a program as a coach. And right now I'm trying to follow in the footsteps of Coach and how to build a program. And I think we're off on a great recruiting trail last year. And I think if we have a great recruiting year this year, the program will be in an unbelievable position to move in the right direction and have some special things happen over the next few years. Appreciate your support. We got an unbelievable university, an unbelievable city, unbelievable town, and it's great to be back. So thank you. Cal, everybody in here obviously knows him. He's a father figure to me. He's a friend. He's a colleague, and one of the greatest people that I've ever been around.
Pleasure to be back. I see the faces of friends and what I would call family, people that were close to us during that time. How many of you will watch this tape they put together? Raise your hand if you watched it. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes. Because I haven't really looked back on that stuff. I mean, you don't spend a whole, Craig, how are you? I didn't see you. One of my players, I get, hold on, Jimmy McCoy, the leading scorer. Are you still the leading scorer in the history of the school?
Not sure. Triggers, I think you got it back.
Trigger, you got it back. But I see faces here, and I looked at that tape and watched it, and got emotional because I have not really had time to look back and really see it in those terms. And what was accomplished by these players, how hard they played, how exciting they played, how they took on everybody, how they weren't afraid, how all of you were coming from Boston, some of you in limos, 2 games, and coming back at 2 in the morning happy as heck, not getting back till 3. And you know, that time for me was special. The university, my daughter just graduated from there. When it was time for her to go to college, my daughter Erin said, I want to go back home, I want to go to UMass. And had an unbelievable experience, I can tell you. I feel indebted to the school. You talk about Derek Kellogg, I couldn't be prouder. When I recruited him, I wasn't sure how much he'd play. I mean, he had the bow legs, he had the big ears, he wasn't so big, he was a little skinnier. First year, he doesn't play a whole lot. Played 15 minutes. Not a game. Like 15 minutes for the season. The next 3 years, I couldn't take him off the floor. I mean, he was the guy. Not only was he the guy, all tournament, NCAA tournament, we went to the Elite 8. He was on it. Tell them who the other guys were. You know exactly, so tell them.
Dan Iverson, Ray Allen, those guys.
Yeah, he knows who they were. And Derek Kellogg. Wow. He was a heck of a player, a better leader, brought guys together. It were guys like him. He understands. And so I think you're all, you know you got the right guy to drag this thing to where you're supposed to go. Now, I'm in Kentucky, and I say this lovingly. These people are crazy. I mean, look, right now I go around the state, they go nuts because we're undefeated. We haven't lost a game. They're going nuts. I said, folks, what happens when we lose one? And the guy in the back says, one's okay, coach, it's the second one that bothers us. Wait a minute. I started laughing. He wasn't laughing. They told me a story, and I've got to tell you this. I keep asking, please say this isn't true. Kid goes to a game at Rupp Arena, 25,000. Even last year, they were an NIT team. They were #1 in attendance last year. Goes to a game, it's the biggest game of the year. They're scalping tickets out front for 1,000. He walks in, there's 3 minutes left till tip-off. He walks in, he sees an empty seat. He grabs the guy, why is this seat empty? Guy says to the young man, well, my wife and I have been going to games for 50 years, and this is the first game we're going to miss. And he said, oh, what? She passed away. The kid felt bad, and he said, you have no family or friends? Oh, no, they're all at her funeral right now. And I say, what? You've got to be kidding me. Where are my coaches? You know, I'm excited. I'm excited about the situation. I'll just tell you, it's funny. I see Jimmy here. Lou Rowe was in my office not 2 weeks ago. Looks exactly the same. Looks still playing. He's 37. Still playing. You have. He has a couple children. How about Carrie? Do you remember Carrie Hara?
Yes.
That was my first point guard. Okay, he had the sidewinding lefty. 3 kids. He's 40. Can you imagine? I coach guys that are 40. Oh my gosh! How proud of you, or of Derek, are you guys? You're trying to strong-arm me into playing a game, and I probably will. I'm not going to say it. I'm not done yet, but they got me to play the Memphis game, and that's why I left. So, you know, the Kentucky thing would be a neat game. I mean, if he beats me, I'll never forgive him. That's why I don't want it. He's going to be good. But I think that's something we will do and be in the future. And again, thank you all for being here, for supporting this event, for supporting Peter's Fund, and
supporting Derek. Thank you very much.